that away. It's a little bit out of the way, which is a little bit of a problem for the homeless people that might have to live there because they got to commute to a lot of things. But other than that, this site is really, really wonderful. First of all, KBBF is a fantastic organization that has been at the forefront of a lot of important and progressive issues for the last 55, 60 years. Well, it's been the first bilingual radio station in the area. Secondly, though, the property has a whole bunch of cement on it and quite a bit, even more space than we have here, for room for, we think, about 130 people. And one projection that we've done financially shows that we can provide all kinds of wonderful services with a lot better security and have the community work more effectively within themselves for less than $9 per person per day. And we have, of course, a lot of challenges with trying to get that on right now. It seems like the biggest challenge is to get someone like Catholic Charities that the city will actually get behind in order to fund and support that. And so we're working really hard to try and make that happen. That's one specific one. More generally, we really want to set up these kinds of camps the way that Susan described and put them in several different places in the county and allow people to live their lives in a transitional mode, or however you want, whatever you want to call this, and not be bothered and be allowed to live and have a safe life. We're going to hear from the faith community now, thank goodness. Reverend Chris Bell is head minister of the Santa Rosa Unitarian Universalist Church. He's Harvard educated. He's an egghead, brainiac, good-hearted badass. And he has a huge kinship with poor and struggling people.
Hey, thanks. I think I have a new bio. Yeah, a brainiac badass. I'll take that. Hey, thanks for being here, everybody. It's really important that we keep showing up en masse, that we let the city council and the county know that people are paying really close attention. So I really thank you for being here. I don't actually believe in Judgment Day. I think God loves everybody and welcomes us back into her loving arms in the end. But there is a famous Judgment Day story that has a powerful image it might be worth hearing from the Christian Bible, when at the end of time the judge is there and the people are separated into two groups. And he says, "You folks, thank you so much. When I was hungry, you fed me. When I had no home, you gave me a home. When I was in prison, you visited me. When I was thirsty, you gave me something to drink." And they are confused. They say, "When did we ever do that? I don't remember doing that." And he says, "Anytime you did that to the least among you, you did it to me." And so too, then the other group, he says, "Thanks for nothing. I was hungry, you walked right by. I needed a place to live, you tore the camp down and said, 'Best of luck,'" and so on. And the folks say, "I don't remember doing any of that," and so too. As you did it to the least among you, you did it to me, right? So that Judgment Day is not some far-off cosmic thing. That's today. Like, today's the day people have to search their hearts and decide, am I doing it or not? And so I hope that our leaders in particular will ask themselves that question. And it's up to us to raise our voices to ask them that question as well. I've thought forever, if we just organized ourselves around solving the most basic, pressing social problems that face us as a society. No starving babies. No people living on the streets. Just let's start there. And if we organize ourselves that way, partisanship and all that other stuff would have to fall by the wayside, because there are going to be solutions to that we can agree on. So my prayer is that we remember that fact. My stole says faith, hope, and love abide, but I don't know how they do if they don't have an abode, right? Which is why we also have to keep up the pressure to get folks out to KBBF if it can happen, or to the water agency site where they were before, or to this hospital that's still just lying empty in the meantime. So that faith, hope, and love can abide. So my prayer is we all have the strength to keep this fight up, and that our leaders open their hearts, and that eventually there's a roof over every single person's head. So thanks for being here, and let's do it together. Amen.
Are there any